Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, please give me a thumbie. They are free. So you will be seeing this on Saturday the 10th of June 2023. I am filming this on Friday the day before. Now, just a quick little disclaimer. I have had one of the hardest days I have had in a long time. Today was a particularly hot day in my little part of the UK. It was 26 degrees Celsius, which is about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Here in the UK, we do not, as standard, have air conditioning inbuilt in many of the places here, not in our homes, not in many businesses. It is just not a thing because we get a few glorious weeks a year and it doesn't warrant the cost of putting in aircon. So I went to work today and we had the majority of the hotel to clean, and we were working in those temperatures with no air conditioning and the humidity was crazy. It was absolutely exhausting and draining. So if I get confused, if my words get jumbled, if this video is not one of the better ones, then apologies in advance, guys, but I am shattered, absolutely pooped. But because I do daily content here at Manfa's Makes, I had to come on and I had to do tomorrow's video, or today's video because you're watching it right now. So I decided to bring back a little segment that I did recently called Pick My WIP, because I find that when I get your guys' input in some of the things that I make to showcase here at Manfa's Makes, it not only gives me great pleasure that I am making what the majority vote for and having you guys involved, but it also gives me motivation to get the thing made, because I know that you will be waiting for the video revealing the final product. So we are bringing Pick Your WIP back. Now this will be make number 3. And I decided that instead of pulling a book from my shelf, which I have plenty of, and that could have been what we did, I decided that actually in the past recent month or so, I have been making projects that fellow YouTubers have designed and created. And I love the fact that I can make their beautiful items and showcase for you all how talented they are, how amazing their patterns turn out, and how wonderful each and every one that is made is, because we don't all use the same yarn, we don't even use the same yarn weight, we don't use the same hooks. We all put our individual little twist onto something that they made, and they made available for us all. Now, the podcaster that I am choosing to pick one of 2 projects of hers is the beautiful Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting. Now, if you are not familiar with the darling Crystal, then I plead with you to click on the link that I will be putting down in the description box and going and checking her out, because that lady is an inspiration like none other. And there are many inspirational content creators here on YouTube, but Crystal in particular holds a special place in my heart, even though she doesn't know me at all. We have never met, we have never spoken outside of commenting on videos, and I don't know if I've ever featured Crystal here on this channel, but now I am, and I feel a little bit guilty I haven't done it before actually, because her name is Chronically Crocheting, and it doesn't just mean that she's always crocheting. The chronically in her YouTube name is because she suffers from a whole host of chronic illnesses. And she has it tough, guys. She really, really does have it tough. There are a multitude of different conditions that she battles with every single day. Chronic pain, chronic fatigue. I can't even pronounce the names of her conditions, and I wouldn't want to for fear of giving you the wrong information or for misrepresenting. But go check her out. Go see what she has to go through, because to be in that much pain and have that high fatigue and have all these illnesses to battle on a daily basis, the fact that she designs patterns for other people to make is astounding. When she can come on and does the video, her videos are so, so wonderful to watch. She has one of the biggest smiles I've seen. She has one of the most infectious laughs that I have ever heard. There are days, sometimes weeks, that she cannot post a video because she is just too sick. And that absolutely breaks my heart and makes me reevaluate the things that I moan about sometimes. She can film from her daybed most of the time because she needs to be at complete rest. One of the conditions I know that she does have is POTS. And I used to work with somebody that had POTS, so I have seen firsthand how difficult that condition can be to manage. But she has all sorts of other illnesses and things to deal with. I think there's probably about 4 or 5, and like I said, I can't name them all because I can't even pronounce half of them. But the fact that even through her sickness, even through the fatigue, that lady will still sit and design such wonderful patterns truly blows my mind, because I've never designed my own pattern. I have never ever published a pattern, and I'm not being funny, but both of these patterns are paid for patterns, and they were worth every single penny because they are so incredibly reasonably priced. She should charge a lot more, a lot more in my opinion, but they are Crystal's patterns and it is her choice what she prices them at. But I have bought 2 of them, and I have more in my files in my phone, and I will, whatever one wins, I will make the other one later down the road. But I just wanted to throw some light on the beautiful Crystal, because she has also had a bit of a moment recently where she has got herself so low and so down because people feel the need to be negative and say hurtful and mean things about her illnesses, to the point where she felt like giving up, and she almost did. But I am so glad that she didn't, because you cannot let those people win. You cannot let those people get away with their ugliness and their meanness. And she is well worth your time, your viewing time, and your friendship, because she is just a beautiful human inside and out. And I don't know if Crystal will watch this, but if you do, Crystal, keep fighting, keep going, keep being you, because you are amazing and you are an inspiration. And I just cannot even begin to wrap my head around how difficult your daily life must be. And I applaud you for everything that you do, but also for the wonderful human you are. You are a bright spark in sometimes a very dark world, and we need more people like you. And thankfully, the majority of people in this community are bright lights as well. We don't have many negative people, and when we do, we quickly get rid. So Crystal, please don't ever feel like giving up, because you have a massive amount of Yarny friends that wish you all the best and will cheerlead you on in every battle that you face, and will be walking right beside you, if not in reality, but in thought, in heart. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, all of that aside, let's look at the 2 patterns that I've chosen. You guys need to pick which of these 2 fabulous patterns I'm going to make, because I'm excited to make either one. It doesn't matter to me which one wins, because like I said, I will be making both at some point anyway. And I just wanted to show you how wonderful they are, and I will link the patterns down below. Remember, they are both paid for, but they are so inexpensive that they are accessible to many. And if you have a few spare dollars, help a girl out. Go and buy the patterns from Crystal and help her, I don't know, put the money to whatever she needs the money for, because she deserves it. So the first pattern that I am going to showcase is Prince Leaps a Lot. Now, Prince Leaps a Lot has been doing the rounds on the YouTube streets for a few weeks now, and as soon as I saw him, I knew I wanted to make him. So he was the first pattern that I bought, actually. He is so cute. It's just crazy how cute and adorable he is. Now, he looks like an ordinary froggy from the front, but let me see if I can find a picture that does not give away any of Crystal's pattern, because that is not my place to do so. Now, this bit is optional, but I think I will be putting this on because this is just an extra little touch that I love. Crystal has made a pattern for this cute mushroom applique to be stitched onto his back, which just makes the feeling of woodland and fairy and mystical fairy tale, just folklore, like just that whole vibe, and I absolutely love it, and I am so wanting to do this one. And there are a couple of other pictures there. He's got his little crown, he's got his mushroom applique, he's got his big smile and his cheeky little rosy cheeks and his big old froggy eyeballs. I absolutely adore him. So that is pattern number 1 that we are going to be deciding against. Now, the second one I am equally as excited to make. There is no preference. That is why I'm leaving it up to you, because you guys will take the pressure off of me having to make that decision. And I also didn't want to put 2 content creators against each other. I wanted it to be the same content creator, just 2 of her patterns. So this one is Sir Guards-a-Lot. And do you know, guys, of all the years I have been crocheting, which I think is 9 years now, I have never made a gnome. I know, I have never ever made a gnome in my life. So if this one wins, I will be equally excited because it will be my first gnome, and it is absolutely adorable. Now, Crystal does give the stats to do it with either 4 weight or 5 weight. Now, you can adjust with hooks and things to do different weights, but I am really tempted to do both if I've got colours in my stash out of 4 weight, or what we call Aran yarn, because I always do my amigurumi in 3 weight. So it would be really lovely to do an amigurumi in a 4 weight. I think I've done maybe 1 or 2 in a 4 weight, but they are mostly 3 weight. Now, Sir Guards-a-Lot, if he is made in a 4 weight, he stands at 13.5 inches. If he is made in a 5 weight, he finishes at 18 inches, which is amazing. And I don't have any 5 weights actually, guys. It's just not a size of yarn that I've ever really used or have in my stash. But I am also toying with the idea that if I make Sir Guards-a-Lot, that I might just turn him into a doorstop. And I'll see if there is bigger pictures of them. Now, again, I don't want to give away too much of the pattern, but there is the 5 weight one. And I just love the way his hat, oh, wrong way. I love the way his hat curls. And I will probably do my beard like this because I don't have any of the stuff that you can, I know you can brush yarn, but I don't have a brush that will do that. And I don't like using fairy yarns. I just don't, guys. So that is not going to happen for Manfa. But I can definitely do the long straggly yarny beard. So, like I said, I have absolutely no preference, and I will be equally excited as to which pattern wins. So, we have Prince Leaps a Lot with his crown and his little mushroom on his back, or we have Sir Guards a Lot. So, which one is it going to be, guys? You're going to have to let me know. So, to vote, literally down in the comments, just put Prince Leaps a Lot or Sir Guards a Lot, or if you can't remember what they're called, put Frog or Gnome. Frog or Gnome, and I'll know exactly who you are voting for, and I will do a tally. And I think I am going to come back either Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week and let you know the winning pattern. So get your votes in as soon as possible, and I will come back on Tuesday or Wednesday to reveal to you which pattern I am going to be making that you chose for me to make. Now, Crystal, thank you so much for some amazing patterns for my folks to choose from. And folks, like I said, if you do not know Crystal, go check her out, because her yarn room is amazing. Her amigurumi skills are out of this world. Her designing is fabulous. She is a lovely, lovely lady and super talented, and I just love her to bits. Even though I don't actually know her, I can hand on heart say I love her to bits. So don't miss out. If you're not familiar, go check her out. She is wonderful, and I will also link the patterns down in the description box as well. And if you have the means to, perhaps consider purchasing them. But obviously don't do that if you don't have the means. This is no pressure. This is not I'm not affiliated at all. I am just letting you know where some awesome patterns are and trying to help a fellow yarny friend out. So, can you help me out? Can you pick which one we're going to make? Is it the frog or is it the gnome? You decide. So I will be back next week and let you know what make 3 of Pick Your Whip is going to be. Now, please come back later tonight, because Mike and I will be going live. We will be going live at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we absolutely adore our lives with you. We have a giggle. We have brilliant chats with you all. I look forward to it all week. It is one of the most favourite pieces in front of the camera I do once a week, which is the live, and we missed last week because of our dang internet. So hopefully, if that behaves, come back tonight and we shall see you at our live. It'll be such a pleasure to have you, and it'll be so great to see you. And then obviously don't forget that there is daily content here at Manfa's Makes. Now, I am going to get off here and I'm going to have a well-deserved cup of tea. I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I'm going to chill and crochet because I am beat. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you soon, but until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys. Thanks for voting.